Hi there, I'm Tiffany.
I'm Emma.
And together we are Too Much Information Tuesday. So we thought we'd start this fortnightly vlog. It's open to everybody, all women of all colour, generations, sizes, ethnicity.
Yeah, everybody.
Just to...
If you've got a vagina, you can be here. Or if you identify as a woman.
Yeah. See, we've started already. This is why we're calling it Too Much Information, because some of you might think, oh my God, spitting out your milk at your breakfast. But this is us.
And if you don't like it, just remove yourselves. Go in peace, because we're not going anywhere.
Just switch the off button and then
unfollow.
Right. So, I mean, yeah, we as women, we love being women, and we're pretty qualified to be here. I'm in my 5th generation soon.
I'm nearly 43.
So yeah, I think we qualified to be here to just give advice and support and power.
Yeah, it's our musings really about anything that we feel we want to talk about that day. Or if there's anything you want us to talk about, message in.
Absolutely, because we're not afraid to talk about anything and everything. Anything, literally, anything that you may think is taboo, we probably won't.
We definitely won't.
Yeah, I've always been the one that fills in when people don't really want to say that, but I think, why the hell not? So there might be a few swear words, but you know.
Yeah, that's the beauty of getting older. You can just say and do whatever you want.
Yeah.
In fact, I want to be one of those old people that just goes around biting people and telling people to fuck off.
When I see you licking the walls then and the windows, I need to drag you away and say, come on.
I do that now. We're talking advanced.
It's it's quite weird actually, I think, with how women feel that they should be a certain way. And no, you shouldn't. If anything, it should be a certain way for yourself and nobody else but yourself.
I think now we are in 2019.
We are,
2019.
yeah. God, 2020.
Yeah, you can be whatever whatever you want. You can be, if you want to be quiet, you can be quiet.
Yeah.
But as women, we do this. We don't because we're here. Women are horrible to each other.
They are, aren't they?
They're really horrible to each other.
Yeah, and I don't understand how you can't want to support another woman knowing what you've been through throughout your life and the difficulties that you may have had and overcome. Why you can't support each other, you know, it's amazing.
I've got a question for you.
Oh, okay. Questions already.
in your years of modelling and everything that you've done, what's the worst bit of abuse you've ever had from another woman that sticks out in your head?
It's really weird, but different abuse on different levels. There's a few that stick out. One is a friend couldn't wait for me to be out of the group, so she could step in to my shoes of dating the same guy, and I was with him for 4 years. But I said, sloppy seconds, if that's your style, love, you can have him.
Yeah. And knock yourself out.
Yeah, and he actually said, well, she's not you, is she, Tiff? So that said it all. So
exactly.
If
nobody wants to be anybody's rebound. It's just, you know.
And it didn't last, so that really hurt. But then now I just think, wow, it's just how it is. But I remember when I was 12, when I was at school, really, really young and innocent, I was in year 7, and a girl who was year 11 took me aside and said, my boyfriend's not interested in you. And I was like, what, you know, what are you on about? She was threatened by me.
I was 11.
She was a year 11 and I had no interest in her boyfriend whatsoever.
He'd like 16.
Exactly.
So that's a bit like,
but how desperate is that?
I don't like to use the word, but it's a bit noncy.
Isn't it? And I was like really taken aback and quite scared at the fact that she felt it was necessary to tell me when I was in year 7, I didn't even know who her boyfriend was, that he's not interested in me. So that was kind of weird, yeah. But over the years, it's been different digs and different, abuse and put downs, and I'm too high for my station was one. But you know what?
What? Ledbury Station?
Well, exactly, yeah, the Texaco station. I mean, seriously, too big for my station for what? The fact that it's okay to believe in yourself and to want to do well.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, seriously.
Yeah.
What about you, my love? What have you had that you've gone, really? Do you need to say that?
Yeah.
Was that necessary?
I'm just trying to think. I'm just trying to go back through the archive. It's like spinning the bloody Wheel of Fortune.
It's in there.
Recently, I had a woman on, and this was online, and she was a bastard. I commented. No, she put this. Really, I'm not going to name her, but it was on a group. It was on someone else's post, and she had basically put how it was to do with teenage kids and how mobile phones in schools increase the risk of children being stabbed in schools.
Read it. But they're not allowed in school anyway. Their phones
or
in
knives.
school.
So, I was like, I was genuinely baffled. And I said to her, I said, well, no. I said, I have numerous children at school, and they have phones, and they don't have, as far as I'm aware, the inclination to stab anybody, or they haven't yet anyway. And this woman came back, and she was just vile to me. She said things like, oh, well, I can tell by your profile picture that you're just some aging weirdo emo goth. I was like, well,
no,
yeah, I am a bit. But the thing and she was like, and probably things like stabbing and self-harm are normal to you. And I went on then. I wanted to I just wanted to tear a strip off her.
Judgmental.
And I was like, how dare you judge me for my appearance?
Absolutely.
What I didn't bring, she was actually, she was a pretty girl.
Wow.
Ugly on the inside.
Definitely. Very ugly.
But she was pretty, and I was like, why are you attacking my appearance? This has got nothing to do with what I've just said.
Absolutely, which is why half the problems start.
Moron. I didn't say that to her.
And the bullying is from judging. Who are we to judge somebody else when we don't know them? Have we ever got that right to do that?
No, because you don't know what they've been through.
Exactly.
Or,
Exactly, and this is why it's now not a taboo to talk about mental health issues, or, it's not a bad thing to talk about anymore. But you can see why people can get like that with all the bullying from a young age. We should be supporting each other, not
we should.
Because
it's a double-edged. It's a two-pronged thing. On one hand, it's moved forward, and we can talk about things like, things that years ago were really, people didn't talk about it, or people joked about it.
Because you would be put in a mental institution,
like
in the walls.
Yeah. But I can remember when I was a kid. There was, because Tiff, I grew up around here, Tiff didn't, and there was a big old mental hospital in Gloucester called Coney Hill, and it was like, oh, you're going to go to Coney Hill, you are. People go, oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh, you should be in Coney Hill because you're mental.
Yeah, it was called in Birmingham area, Rubery. Yeah, no, that's for posh people. I think it was Rubery. I think was the mental place. Yeah, and it was reference to, you're mental, you are, and blah, blah, blah. It's just mad, isn't it? Kids are so vile to each other. Yeah. But it's all this social bullying, online social media bullying that's bad.
When I was at school, what seems like 100 years ago, if you were having a shit day at school, I
thought you were going to say if you were having a shit.
No, we haven't got to that level. I've got that, I'm keeping the tone, all right for the first one.
Lowering it already.
If you had a shit day at school, it would stop at 3:30, and then you'd almost have like this cool down period, you know, overnight, and the next day it wouldn't necessarily be better, but you'd had some respite from it. Whereas now, it's when in fact it's the opposite. When you get home, you go on your phone and other people weighed in, and they're like, "Oh, did you?"
I would not like to be a teenager grown up now. I think it's definitely harder for kids today, especially with everything being so instant and everybody wants to be perfect. That doesn't exist. It will never exist. And everybody wants to be like and look like everyone else. Why would you want to be like a carbon copy of everyone else? You are who you are. We're all unique. We're all fabulous. We're all amazing. So don't be like everyone else.
And the thing is, even the people on Instagram don't look like that.
Of course they don't. It's all filtered.
You know.
Of course they are.
Yeah.
It's really, really bad. It really is. And it's not getting any better.
No.
What I was going to say was a good point then, but my little brain has forgotten what... Oh, that was it. 'Cause with any bullying, I don't ever listen to what people say now because I have been the biggest bully to myself. Nobody could hurt me as much as I've hurt myself in 50 years. So I think if you can try and get through any bullying that you're going through or any difficult times, nobody can hurt you as much as yourself.
Yeah,
and
we are so critical. We're all really critical. We go,
really, really. You compare yourself to other people. So self-critical. I wanted to be perfect, and it doesn't exist.
But do you think that was because of the industry that you were in?
Yeah, I think the modelling industry doesn't help, and I saw, and it still isn't changing. You get percentages of like, this is getting good. You know, all sorts of sizes and shapes are now being used, which is amazing. And then you get, you see on Facebook how one model's agency thinks that she should be skinnier than she is, and she's, you know, a curvy girl with boobs, and it's like they say to her, you know, you've got to lose weight, you won't get work, you won't do this. I mean, it's so bad. That shouldn't be.
And also, on the flip side, you get people that are naturally, you know, naturally really, really slim.
Yeah, exactly.
And they're like, oh, you don't eat enough, you're anorexic. And it's like, no, that's just how they're wired up.
Absolutely. And it's like, it's just, we're just too quick to judge people for how they are, and I just think it should stop. I really do. I mean, to me, we're all equal. Nobody's better than anybody else, and I'm quite open-minded and accept people for who they are with their sexes, you know, and how they identify. There's so many different ways to identify now as a human being, and I think, well, why the fuck not?
Yeah.
It's up to you how you live your life. Not if you're not hurting anyone else. I don't see what the issue is. Why people need to get involved and, you know, dig and niggle.
Yeah. If people don't like it, you know, it's like this. If you don't like what we're saying, or if you think, just what are those, you know, what are those women whittering on about?
Old
switch it off.
Hags trying to look young.
Yeah, an ex-supermodel in Dot Cotton.
Yeah, no, well, I don't think so, but there we go, that's hilarious. But what you'll see with us is that we are down to earth. What you see is what you get, and we're not going to judge you, and we're here to have a laugh and help, and we are open to any questions at any time, because we've been through some shit times. I've gone through mental illnesses for a long time. Bit of an alcoholic.
Yeah, I'm, you know, and I've had my battles with mental health. I still do.
Yeah, me too.
Anything is, there's blended families, relationships, divorce,
abuse,
you know, abuse. As a collective, we've done it all. We've done it all.
Talk about it. Yeah,
you know. So,
yeah, and sexual experiences, I've had loads of those that I could actually be a part of 50 grades, what was it, shades of, 50 greys, no, 50 shades of grey. I'm going to call it 50 grades of Tiffany.
50 grades of Tiffany.
Tiffany's sex life. But
that's for your other channel.
Oh my God, that's amazing that I've just said that. But yeah, so we are we've done a lot and been through a lot, and we've got through it, and we are stronger than ever.
We're still
because of
here.
it. Yeah, and you will get through it. No day is the same. I work on that each day is a new day. What happened yesterday doesn't mean you're going to be that today.
No, you etch your sketches.
Yeah.
Like you remember the old etch your sketches in the 80s?
Yeah.
You know, crap, you etch a sketch it out,
Yeah.
new day.
That's a good
That
way
doesn't
of
mean you
thinking
can go
about
like
things.
doing reckless, dangerous things.
Yeah, no, you've got to be sensible.
Sketch it out, yeah.
But even each moment's different, you know, nothing's ever the same. And I think if you think that, you'll get through life a lot easier. I laugh my way through life at a lot of
Yeah, I do.
inappropriate stuff.
And we'll laugh at ourselves as
Yeah,
well.
you've
If I
got to
do
be able to
something,
laugh at
if
yourself.
I do something stupid,
Yeah.
I'm the first person to go, oh my God.
Yeah,
You know,
absolutely.
Because if you
And
give
that's
it
good.
out, you've got to be able to take
Yes. Yeah.
it. You can't be sat there like,
Yeah, you've got to have
You
a
know.
sense of humour. I actually think life is pretty easy. I think we complicate it in many ways with our thoughts and actions and judgments. I think life is pretty simple, really.
we have too much choice. And
Yeah,
I
I
know
think
that
that's
I'm
probably what it
sounding
is.
probably like some like 1950s housewife, and people are thinking, God, shut up. But we have so much choice. We've got so many things that, you know,
Yeah.
we've got, you can order something from Amazon and it's here later.
The next day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or later. My
Yeah.
God, you must be Mega Prime then if you get yours later.
I'm Optimus Prime.
Oh my God, it is scary actually. And we are actually, most of us are very wealthy, and people identify wealth with money and materialistic things. I don't. I'm one of the wealthiest people in love and happiness, and I think, and family. And I think you need to think about, you know, different ways of success and money and wealth and stuff.
Yeah. I'm wealthy in love and life, but not materialistically. So if you want to PayPal, the link is up there. It's not really a link.
What's
It's
paper?
not-
Oh right, okay. God, what's she like?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Don't send any money unless you want
No,
to.
only to charity. I've got to send it to charity. Also, I thought it would be good for us to identify to you and each other, as we've got little trademarks that you will begin to recognise us immediately. For me, it's a coping mechanism. It's like having an alter ego. You know,
Yeah.
it's good to have an alter ego. But for me, you may see me a lot wearing shades. These are my trademark and coping mechanism. And whether you think it's hiding behind my shades or whatever, I feel more confident when I've got glasses on. And what about you, Emma?
Well, do you know what? It's one of those things, whereas I don't like to look the same as everybody else. And
Well,
my
you
hair's
certainly
got,
don't.
my
You
hair's got
always look
shorter and
fabulous.
shorter and shorter and shorter. And recently, lovely Dave at Cabello cut my hair super short, and this is
So cool.
actually growing back. It was a
amazing.
grade 0 on the side,
You look fabulous.
and
with
I've got a tram,
short
and
hair.
I've got a tram line in my hair as well, because nothing quite says gangster
Yeah.
like a 42-year-old
You
woman.
really carry
And red
it well.
lipstick. As
I was
well.
going to say your
Of
lips
all-
are
yeah.
always looking amazing.
Yeah.
Even on a Sunday, you still look amazing, and your red lips are always your. Isn't it
Yeah,
called?
but it's my-
gunge. Your
Pardon?
red lip. Is
My-
it called
it's called-
gunge?
It's called
Cool.
no.
Gunge. Gunge.
Gash.
She's wearing Gash
I'm wearing-
lipstick,
yeah, gash.
and it's very fabulous.
No, it's called Urban Decay Gash, and it's like a dark red with a little bit of shimmer in, but the name is awful.
Isn't it?
Yeah,
But isn't
but
it
it's
great
not
as well?
tested on animals
I've
or
got-
you know.
Gash on my lips. Is it really not tested on animals? That's good, because a lot of companies are. But you see, I remember you with long hair, and you still looked as fabulous. But I do think you are a different person
Yeah.
with short hair. So
Yeah.
it's amazing. Just, you know, something so simple can have such a
Yeah,
profound
and it's your
thing.
and it is. It's like
your
it's your
inner
it's
strength.
your armor. You put your
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
yeah.
So you may find your armour.
Somebody did actually recognise me the other day.
Really?
Yeah, I was in the Halloween section in Sainsbury's.
Really?
Yeah, and they said, did you have like a gothic wedding? And I was like, yeah.
Oh
and they
my
said, we saw
God.
you on Facebook. I was like,
Oh my God, how lovely is that? Wow, she's already starting to be recognised, and we haven't even put this out yet.
In the Halloween section. Looking at plastic cauldrons.
Oh my God. Was this for your pugs? Were you shopping for your Halloween pugs?
Baby.
Oh,
no,
so
I've got Puglet's costume.
Have you?
But no, I was just generally browsing, because the thing is, for me, Halloween's not just a day, it's a lifestyle. So I'm always trawling for those skulls, anything like that I can put in my house.
I must admit, Halloween is more special for my daughter, who absolutely loves Halloween, and her year of celebrating really begins with Halloween.
Yes.
And then Christmas.
Yeah.
It's the first thing that she loves, and I can see why.
I love Halloween.
It is fabulous. Scaring people and just looking really scary is quite nice, isn't it? I think.
Yeah, last year I had like this. My hair's toned down a bit. Last year I had this massive red mohawk.
I love that as well. That's so cool.
It was
Really cool.
it was a statement, but it was massive, and it was like brushing against the top of my car. I live on a housing estate in Tewkesbury, and trick or treating is massive there. You put your pumpkin out, and all night you're opening the door.
Yeah. It's great though, isn't it?
And it's
I love
great.
it.
And I opened the door
Kids
to
love
one
it.
small child last year, and I wasn't dressed as anything. I just had my big red hair and lips, and and this child must have been about 3. Opened the door and just saw me and burst into tears.
Nice.
Yeah, there was the guy opposite us, Clive. He was Frankenstein, and he didn't get the same reaction. People were like, "Oh, it's Clive dressed as Frankenstein." Yeah, I was,
Oh my God, how weird is
yeah,
that?
I was instilling true fear in those children.
Yeah, he's already having counselling.
Sorry.
Can't go anywhere near people with Mohicans and red hair.
Yeah, sorry, Kaylee. I hope he's all right now.
Oh, bless. But it's funny, isn't it? It's like some kids don't like those mascots. They freak out over the people dressed up as mascots and stuff.
Because they can't see their faces. But it's,
They can see your face. That was weird. Shall we start wrapping up? Because we've nearly been talking for half an hour. And knowing some people, they've probably got an attention span of about a minute. That's why Instagram's so amazing, because you can go whoop, whoop, whoop. So hopefully you won't be sliding us swiping right for the right reasons.
What people could do is they could watch like 5 minutes.
Yeah, and subscribe.
Pause, go make a cup of tea, go for a week, come back, watch another 10 minutes, go and do poo, hoovering.
Walk the dog.
Break it up.
Yeah.
Break it up.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Also, subscribe, because that's probably the way forward, isn't it? Because then you can dip in and out because of YouTube channels.
Yeah, subscribe to our channel. Have we got a channel yet?
I don't think we have. That's something we need to do. So
subscribe to our channel when we've got one.
We've got one. We'll let you know on that. But for now, it'll probably be shared on good old fashioned social pigeon.
Yeah.
You'll see loads of pigeons floating around. Good old fashioned social media. Will be probably called the 2 birds.
Yeah.
So those 2 birds, the ones with the glasses, the ones with the lips. But anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in a couple of weeks. And remember, Mitt is all right. Too much information.
Yeah,
he's all right. So we'll see you soon.
Okay, see you
Have
soon.
a good week.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.